Profile picture. I do mourn the anime profile picture. It is very sad.
Okay, everyone. Yes, I invite the two people who showed up to come to the House of Nerds. Joey is asleep, I guess. We have too many channels.
That's true. I mean, we have about 5 different societies that's job is to advise the king. I think we only really need like a privy council, really. I don't think we need 5 different societies that do the same thing. Especially since most of the members of the societies are exactly the same. Pretty redundant.
The royal anthem is concluded, and the address shall now commence. Hello, our people. It is our happiness, the great and mighty King Lord. Glory be to us. Lots of you have been asking us about the state of the Confederacy. And may we just say, what a state it is in. A good state, may we add, because the illustrious and glorious Waffle Davy, peace be upon him, has ascended to the premiership. May we just say, personally speaking, monarch to peasant horde, that Waffle Davy, peace be upon him, is really the greatest leader we've ever seen. We mean his leadership is spectacular. Like, he's going to be massive in the history books. Like, a good 2/3 of those books will be about him. Even cookbooks or books about gardening will probably feel obligated to devote a great portion of their pages to him. He's just that good. Like, seriously, he's so awesome. And just like the best leader you have ever had. And just so you know, we wrote this bit ourselves. It's all coming from the heart. 1,000,000%. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? As much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Why are there 12 people looking at my speech on the document and counting? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much wood? I mean, as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. There are now 25 people and counting on the document, so someone keeps opening the internet. Other than that, we're not sure what to say. Well, the last administration was obviously terrible and bad. We hate them, and you should too. This speech was brought to you by Astrophobia. Dear Diary, Supreme King Lord Lord Beatles, biggest fan of the awesome Waffle Baby, peace be upon her. And as a proof of how awesome Waffle Baby is, the last two prime ministers failed to get the architect back on the server, and Waffle Baby succeeded. So I guess that concludes the speech. We shall retire to general.